up, my brothers and sisters? So, you've heard me say for a long time that there were tunnels, magma tunnels, and that we could watch the quakes, and that there was anomalies on the radar, that there was tunnels, magma movement. We were following this with the weather and the earthquakes. And remember what my theory was that the magma underground was pushing the moisture up into the air. So this was creating like a static, because I would call it a static, because I would show you the anomalies and then I would show you what was in the sky. So, and then I was talking about the radiation. I've said all of these things for months, for years, for a good while now, man. And people looked at me like I was absolutely nuts. They couldn't believe it. If anything, they scoffed and they were like, yeah, right. Like, come on. Get real. That can't happen. There's no way. That's crazy talk. Crazy talk. And then Steve Bannon made a video.
Israeli News Live. Cannot share it here. You already know that. At least I hope you know that. It will be up on iConnect. I've also got quite a few videos that I'll be working on to try to get on Patreon. But again, tremendous amount of information I need to review. Want to be able to share that with you. Some of that will be shared, though, Patreon before. So that is the nuclear devices that the U.S. government has been using in holes that have been bored all the way down to the lava.
Holes that have been bored all the way down to the lava, and that the government is using atomic weapons in these holes that have been bored down to the lava.
And this is mainly out west, California, Arizona, Nevada, places like that. There's been a lot of vent holes that have been drilled down there, and raw sewage is dumped into those holes, poured all the way down to the lava in order to create the steam and create electricity.
He's saying that they poured down the sewage into this hole that bores down all the way to the lava, which creates steam, which creates electricity. This would be the static I'm talking about. This would be the lava pushing the moisture in the air I'm talking about. To the T. I've been saying all of this, okay? Steve, I was told that I could trust Steve. Remember I said that too? And now Steve is saying exactly what I've been saying for years, that everybody scoffed at me about, laughed at me about. Let's keep going.
Well, one of the things that was told to me about on that I was not aware of, and maybe I did report this on Patreon originally, but just in case I didn't, I'll just share that with everybody here. And that was that our government is using more and more nuclear devices for basically construction.
For basically construction. I was talking about the construction workers and that they're not really doing construction, but that they're there to look like they're doing construction because they're probably moving mounds of dirt, all of this stuff, big trucks, loud noises, big booms. I've been talking about the booms. I've been talking about the ringing. I've been talking about, there goes one right there. And that more people were in on it than you think. Now keep watching.
I know that sounds bizarre to say it, but
even Steve is like, dude, this is crazy talk. And I've been saying all of this for years, for months. And everybody's scoffing because it's crazy talk.
The hole's bigger. We have so many of these holes. And of course, that steam comes back up from the raw sewage that's being burnt off, and they're producing electricity as a result of that. But you can only imagine the danger of the radiation that's being caused.
I said the radiation, too much radiation, remember?
By this is just absolutely enormous. Anyway, I just didn't want to leave you guys.
So he said in 30 seconds what I've been saying for years, for months. Let's see hold on, I was about to say I was right about something else too. That's crazy talk that somebody brought up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here we go.
A Chinese Christian family in Liaoning province are calling for help on Twitter. According to the letter uploaded multiple times on the platform, they accuse the local authorities of terrorizing their families with electromagnetic waves. They hope that other Christians and people will help report the situation to the church headquarters and expose the evil deeds of the Chinese police.
Now, haven't I showed you the light? Haven't I showed you the waves? Haven't I showed you the frequencies? I took pictures of these frequencies. They show spirits in them. I call them the cherubim, the ophanum, and the seraphim. Yeah. All that stuff I've been talking about too for years.
They put their address in the Twitter account for 2 Nazi waves in a long time. The letter reads, "The reason is only because my children spread the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ online, condemn the evil deeds of corrupt bureaucrats and police. When they report the abuse to the Dongchengdian police station, the police responded as they wrote, the emission, excessive gamma rays, hard X-rays, and high-frequency microwaves into your home was ordered by the Ministry of Public Security, and the purpose is to kill your whole family." In a video posted on Twitter when a family to the Communist Party, did the Communist Party tell you to put out electromagnetic waves to harm people? Right, you...
Haven't I been talking about all this? That's crazy talk, isn't it? It took long enough for people to start catching on. Everything I've told you, man, is the truth to the T. And now people are saying this to the T. Exactly what I've been saying. I've got more than 1,000 videos to prove it to you. Each I've documented on the way, while on the way, what was happening, what I was seeing, what I was hearing, and I can show you all of it. Blessings and much strength.